Welcome to the Angel Empowerment Show from I Can't to I Can with your hosts, Cindy Smith, and co-hosts, Deb, Nola, and Sam. In this show, airing every Monday at 6 p.m. Pacific Time, gain more insight and practical, intuitive tools to bring more clarity and purpose into your daily life. You can listen or be involved in live professional angel card readings on transformationtalkradio.com so you can heal, thrive, and grow in your life. And you'll experience it all with 4 of the best in the field. The Angel Empowerment Show starts now.
Welcome, everybody, to the Angel Empowerment podcast show. And we are excited because we have all 4 of us online live with you all tonight. And it's been a while since all 4 of us have been able to do this. So this is like, woo! We're excited. So we have both Nola, Sam, Deb, and myself, Cindy. We dedicate this hour to you to give messages from your angel team. So there are people that have pre-requested readings that have reached out, but please, we will make a priority if you join us live. All you have to do is put your name and location in any of the social media platforms, and Pacey, our producer, will let us know ASAP. Also, if you want to call in direct, you can phone the 1-800-930-2819, and Pacey will tap you right direct so we can hear you and we can all give you some feedback. So, anything we want to share before we get going, ladies?
No, just excited for tonight.
Do you want to do a reading for the collective, maybe?
We could do that.
Kick it off. Yeah, that's always fun.
Okay, let's just let's see what the angels want our listeners to know at this moment in time. Oh, dropping out. So when they drop out for our listeners, that's it's hitting heavy stuff right off the bat, which is, everything happens for a reason. The card that came up is the remove old grief patterns. So perhaps there's a few of our listeners out there that struggle at times with grief. Now, this isn't close grief or grief that you've recently lost somebody or a pet, or this is about grief pattern that can start getting in your way because you're having a hard time letting it go or moving on. Ladies, when you're working with clients and you get remove old grief patterns, anybody want to give an example why the angels focus on this?
Well, one of the things is that if you're hanging on to that grief, you're not able to move forward. It's holding you back. So you're living in the past. Yes, absolutely. We have healing that needs to be done. And healing from grief is work. I know as a young widow, I was always told time doesn't heal. It's the work that heals it. And it's so true. So there's, and with my clients, I work with them on that. And it's not about letting the person go. And actually, now that what I'm being reminded of, it's not even about losing a person all the time. It's about moving away from family, losing a job, changing a job. These are all things that we have to acknowledge. A divorce, we have to acknowledge the grief that goes along with any life changes. So recognizing that. But yeah, until we allow that to work on the healing, we can't move forward and live in the now. We're living in the past.
That's a great way to grief for all types of old change or being pushed into change can cause all different types of grief. So when this card comes up for clients, it's usually, I'll be working with the client as to what's going to assist and why is it coming up in the first place. But we're sending a general message out to all of our listeners. The affirmation that goes with it, I allow joy now in my experiences. So it's shifting into that joy-filled energy.
Mhm.
Okay, so we got a general message, Sam. I've pulled one, so who would like to start?
I'll go.
Nola.
Like Nola.
Awesome. We'll just do it this way. Nola, Deb, Sam, myself. And so our listeners, if any of us get something extra, we will also chime in to help or support. Go for it, Nola. Who are we going with?
Deanna from Calgary, and she's wondering what she can do to sleep better. So let's see what the angels have to tell her. Okay. So Deanna, the angels are asking you to cleanse and detoxify. With great love and respect, we ask you to detoxify your precious and sensitive body. At your request, we'll help you to develop life-affirming ways to deal with stress, as well as ease any sorrow or shedding your old ways. Give your cares, worries, and concerns to us and feel the beautiful grace of your newly purified body. And what's coming is just remembering what you're putting in your body. And that's not just, food and what you drink, but also, what are you listening to? Who are you spending your time with? Right. So just be very aware of, what you're taking in all those ways. And, just notice, like, are there, certain people that maybe you need to, spend less time with or take a break from, or maybe turning off the news, or again, even what shows, right? It could be, maybe it's time to watch a comedy or something, right? And do that. Yeah.
And I will add so great question, Deanna. So for anybody that struggles with sleep patterns, Archangel Jeremiah is the archangel that we use for sleep. And so I ask him to be with me permanently at night, or, if I'm overtired or I've really, depending on what's happening. But Jeremiah is the one that will assist to have that deeper REM sleep and be specific about that. I mean, there's lots of different other reasons that we can ask Jeremiah to assist us. But for you, Deanna, I'm picking up, remember Jeremiah to give you that deeper REM is what I'm hearing for you. And yeah, Jeremiah. And I like labradorite. If anybody likes crystals, I like to put labradorite. I have a huge piece in my bedroom. Labradorite is also another one of those crystals that I believe helps me with sleep. So Jeremiah and labradorite. And that was great card that you pulled, Nola, for assisting. I love that card. So,
and
okay.
I'm being reminded too, like for me, one of the reasons why I would struggle with sleep is, and that comes down to even when I was a little girl, is being fearful. So I call on Archangel Michael to clear my room and seal my room every single night, even now. And I just feel like I'm being given a hug. So between Michael and Jeremiah, and that might help too. Just if we're empathic, we sense the things around us. So
Great.
Yeah.
Okay, Deb.
Who's next?
So you're next. Paige isn't. We'll say Paige. What's one activity? She's asked a question. She's from Surrey. What's one activity that will propel my business forward?
Okay. Oh my goodness.
I think Sam, you're going to get something on this too. I think it's both you and Deb. I'm being told.
All right. So many cards flew out, but the one that really stuck out was speak your truth. So it's Archangel Gabriel. My child, your truth is equal in respect to others' truth. Your worth of communication is equal in universal proportions. Value and trust in your power of the word for change. Let go of judgment from self and others and accept your truth. So the affirmation is, I value and accept speaking my truth and letting go of expectations now. It's the letting go of expectations that I'm really the affirmation. So what I'm getting, Paige, is that one, identifying what you want your business to look like, what you want it to feel like, and speaking that, and allowing the universe and the angels to propel it where it needs to go without driving it yourself, if that makes sense. So just allow it to happen the way it's supposed to happen and unfold. As long as you're speaking your intentions, you're allowing people to know who you are and what you can do and what you stand for. People need to get to know you, and then they will come to you. Sam, apparently you've got more to add.
Yeah. Archangel Haniel is coming through very, very clearly, really saying, Paige, what is it in your business that really lights you up? What do you love about your business? Because when you focus on something that you love and you remember why you started your business in the first place, that very often will then put you into that flow. So really look at your business with that lens of love. Look what lights you up. What part of your business lights you up? There's so many things in a business as entrepreneurs that, really we need to outsource because they don't light us up, and then they take us away from what our real purpose is. So really thinking about coming back, looking at that business through that lens of love, and really asking Archangel Haniel to help you there. Okay.
Wow. Two amazing messages, Paige, for listening. So next, Sam, how about Monica in Calgary? And she says, what do I need to know?
Monica in Calgary.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh my goodness, this deck is jumping everywhere today. So already, I don't know if any of you who are listening, either live or listening to the recording, but there seems to be a little bit of a theme developing here, and it's change. So the card that has come up here is courage to make change. So again, Archangel Haniel, my child, change is needed in your relationships. And remember, we always say that this relationships could be your relationship with your business. It could be your relationship with your work. It could be your friends, your colleagues, your children. It could be your loved one. But for whichever relationship, perhaps change is a minor, or maybe it's a big task. Trust that change brings you joy. Embrace change as a loving cycle and stop focusing on change as being difficult. Positive manifestation creates positive change. So there's a key there, that manifestation. If you're looking for change, know that you have the power within you, and you can call on Archangel Haniel to envision what that change is going to be for that relationship. And my favorite stone, amethyst. Okay, so amethyst is actually the birthstone for February, and I just love amethyst. But amethyst will assist you in acknowledging your readiness for the shift of change, and will help you accept a positive outlook on what change will bring to your relationship. There you go. Nice card there. Lovely.
Awesome. So that was for
Monica.
So I'm going to pull for Laura from Calgary, and Nola, if you could pull a card for Debbie in Regina. Okay. So Laura, what would the angels like you to know at this moment in time? And so where do I need to focus? So this is interesting. You ask a question, where do I need to focus? And the card that come up is stop overwhelm. So obviously that's probably why you're wondering, where do I need to focus? Just because the angels know that you've been taken on too much, and that you're you're in overwhelm mode. It's Archangel Michael that assists us with overwhelm. So, because he's all about remembering to be in the now. So the suggestion that I get from Archangel Michael for you, Laura, is this. When you're asking yourself, where do I need to focus? Start by taking a breath and use your senses at that moment in time. What is the priority? Is let the angels give you a flash of a picture, a feeling. You might have even forgotten about a task that you started and never followed through on. It's really getting to that moment of now, taking a breath, getting yourself centered, and see where your focus at that moment is. Because if the angels are saying you have been in overwhelm, the first thing that they always guide us to is to get to now. For you, I'm really getting Michael saying to help bring that focus is to finish things that have already been started. And so if you're feeling scattered with the decisions, then ask your angels, creator, spirit, universe, whatever you like to do, but ask them to bring to mind what is that's going to assist you the most at that moment in time. What is it that's going to assist your focus? Lepidolite is the crystal that we like to use for overwhelm. And Michael is all about getting you into the now. So again, it's focus on things that you've started and you haven't finished is what I'm getting before you're thinking about anything new. That's the message that's coming through. So thank you very much, Laura, for reaching out. So you have Debbie, Nola.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so Debbie, stop negative judgment. My child, develop an awareness of when you are in negative judgment for self and others. The understanding of judgment exists in the realm of punishment for action of wrong. Judgment creates the opposite of acceptance. My child, love and accept yourself now as the divine being you are and stop allowing judgment in any form for self or others. And the affirmation is, I love and accept myself as divine perfection now. So what's really standing out is that just accepting yourself and being gentle with yourself. Just not putting a lot of pressure on yourself to do certain things a certain way. Just knowing that, I'm hearing that you're perfect just as you are. Is she getting that, Cindy?
She's kidding. Yeah, Debbie's right here in the room with me. I'm staying at her place in Regina because we're traveling, and I said I'll get one of the ladies to pull a card for you. She's got a smile on her face.
Good. Yeah. Well, and Debbie, I just remember all of the things that you do for others, and you may think that it's a little thing. But you're making a big difference for other people. So just, soak that in, allow that to soak into your heart.
That right there is the most perfect message for my friend Debbie, who takes care of me like I'm a queen whenever I arrive, cooks. Yeah. So,
yeah.
Yes.
So
and
don't brush it off, Deb.
It's huge.
Right? Yeah.
Yes.
That's what they're saying.
I'll back that up 100%. Thank you, Nola. Okay. So we have, Deb, will you do Cindy Kananaskis? And
Sure.
Sam, will you do Selena White Rock?
Hey, Cindy. Oh, see, this is stay out of the past. We were talking about being in the now. Archangel Jemima, my child, lessons and understanding come from past experiences. Dwelling and staying connected to past events stops growth in the now. Acknowledge the lessons and let go of the past and stay in the now. Otherwise, you keep creating the same lesson over and over. I stay in the now and continue to learn. But what I'm getting even stronger, it's how you're looking at your lessons. What the angels really want you to know is sometimes we look in the past and we have regret and we feel we've made mistakes and we shoulda, coulda, woulda to death. So they really want you to acknowledge that it was life experience and that it was lessons that needed to be learned and move forward. Just recognize you've learned lessons, you've gained life experience, and move forward. So it's coming really strong. It's just really important for that movement forward. And if you're finding it difficult to do that, reach out and one of us can help you with that, to do some cord changing, cord cutting, energy. It's one of the techniques to assist you in letting go some of those events that if you're finding they just keep coming back, or you just keep revisiting or re-experiencing or redoing, absolutely reach out for help. But yeah, so it's more the acknowledging life experiences. They're all good. They give us growth, make us who we are, but we have to move forward.
You know, and great message for all of our listeners. And just so that everybody knows, when even for myself, and I'm sure Nola and Sam and Deb would say what they do, but when I'm faced with what we might consider a challenge, or, you know, something's happening that's got me feeling a little sideways, and I say to myself, what do I need to know at this moment in time? What is the lesson in this so that I can let it go? And there are times that it just isn't clear. I'm getting in my own way. My ego might be a part of it. And I reach out to my fellow AEP practitioners to get assistance so that they can get some clarity for me so that I can release and let go. Because sometimes we get frustrated with why am I going through this again? Why is this lesson? So, do you guys, how do you handle it when it just isn't clear for yourself? Anybody want to else share?
Well,
Sure, I think, sorry. like you said, it's reaching out to someone else, because when we're attached to the outcome, and I mean, if it's our life, we usually are, then it's harder for us to get those messages from our angels. So yeah, reaching out to someone that you trust. And
Sam, what do you do?
Mm-hmm. I always ask myself, why is this happening again? What is it I'm supposed to be learning here? And it's going to keep coming. And I just know that it's going to keep coming until I actually figure it out. So I do meditate, I must admit. And I just look at the experience as if I'm on the outside, look at that experience and figure out why, what is the purpose of this? What does it relate to in my life? And sometimes it does keep coming back, but it's not to be frustrated when it comes back. Just know that you didn't quite get it right that last time, but this is what life is all about. It's all about learning those lessons. And these are beautiful opportunities for us to grow. I think Deb mentioned that earlier, the read.
Yeah.
And I know I'll even say to the angels, okay, you've got my attention.
Yeah.
But can we do this with gentleness and ease, please? Right. Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
So great card, Cindy, for us all to be able to share, the let go of past regrets. It's when we pop into the past, there's nothing there's no change there.
No.
We can only change in the now. So great message. So Sam, for Selena out in White Rock.
Hey, Selena. I can say this deck is on fire again tonight. I love this deck. That's what Selena needs to know right now. That one popping out for you. Okay, this is all about staying positive. And Archangel Raphael is coming through very, very strongly here. My child, stay positive as you reflect on your current situation or relationship. Remember that relationship. Have a think about what that relationship might be. Is it your relationship with yourself? I'm getting that pretty strong. Accept healing for you, which needs to take place to bring positive outlook on your relationship statuses. Positive vibration creates positive outcome. Trust the simple truth and allow for change. I said that theme is coming up. So I don't know, but it's Archangel Raphael who is our healing maestro. He's really wanting to work with you at the moment, and saying that you need to be positive. So, whatever it is you're facing at the moment, know that you are going to come through it, and that Archangel Raphael, he is waiting in the wings, no pun intended, to support and to help you. Positive vibration, raise that vibration up, and ask Archangel Raphael to help you. And of course, that will, you attract like. So if your vibration is a little bit low at the moment, ask Raphael to help you to amp it up a bit and bring about that positive change for you. I hope that helps.
Yes, Selena, we're all asking Raphael we're sending extra support and lift for you. Great card to pull for Selena at this moment in time. So Pacey, are we good to keep going? I'll do another one. I'm going to pull for Helen in the UK. Okay. And then we're going to have a quick break. 3 minutes. So, all right, here we go. So for Helen, interesting. I grabbed the different deck, Helen. So I pulled the inspiration and relationship deck, and I was using the other one. So everything happens for a reason. So you have the own your responsibility. It's Archangel Uriel message. And this is all about your personal power. No letting anybody take your power. I'm getting this, you like to make people happy around you. And part of that is when you do that, somehow you're releasing a little bit of your own personal power in that process. And so the own your responsibility, Archangel Uriel is really saying, take a real look at why you're giving up some of your personal power. What is the purpose of doing that? Like, really be at cause for what makes you happy versus everybody else around you. It's like they're really asking you to take a look at your joy-centered self. And it's really about giving up personal power. Even it says own your own responsibility. That's what I'm really getting for you, Helen. And the affirmation is, I accept my personal power to be at cause now. So you're at cause for you. Start with you. Somehow you're attempting to be at cause for too many other people when they need to be at cause for themselves. So thank you, Helen, for following us and being with us on the Angel Empowerment Podcast Show. So we are going to take a quick break. And please remember, anybody listening live, all you have to do is type in your name and location. We will happily give a message from the angels for you, or call in at 1-800-930-2819. We'll be back in just a couple moments. Hello, we are back at the Angel Empowerment Podcast Show, and I'll start again. We have a full hour of live angel card readings with both my beautiful co-hosts, Nola Peacock, Deb Weinberger, Sam Bell, and myself, Cindy Smith. And this is always so much fun for us to do this. We love giving messages. So we're going to just carry on. Here we go. So Emily from Okotoks, can you please pull a card for Emily Nola?
I can. This one didn't want to go back in. Giving and receiving. The entire universe operates in cycles similar to your inhalations and exhalations. When you only exhale or give, or only inhale, receive, you become out of rhythm with the universe. For optimal health, energy, and replenishment, balance each inhalation in your life with an exhalation. So I'm getting, it's just a reminder for you to balance that giving and receiving, getting that you're a very, very giving person and you like doing things for others. And, to let you know that you're making a difference in those other people's worlds. And now it's time to open up and receive and allow people to do things for you as well. And just a reminder that when someone is doing something nice for you, it gives them a lift. So it's not, it's not one way, right? So just allow the people that love and care about you to do something nice for you. Give them that gift of being able to do for you. Anybody else want to add anything?
I love that.
I think it's a great reminder for all of us.
It is. Right, Debbie?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I got that too. So Debbie, I hope you're listening.
Yes.
And this is recorded, so you can listen again.
Yeah, it is. It's really, I love that message that you just received, because it's for so many of us, is to remember it is a gift, vice versa. Yeah. Yes. So thank you very much, Nola. So Deb, could you pull a card for Nadine in Hannah, Alberta?
So the card I have for you is New Beginnings. So it's Archangel Metatron. My child, you deserve to experience new. Let go of how your past has folded, and focus on creating new. You are now in new vibration. You can create new and bring fun and joy into your experiences. Fear of change is the only possible block of creating new. So they really want you to focus on what is it you want to create in your life. And I'm also getting a sense that in that, because there's something from your past that you're hanging on to that it's time to let go of. And doing that, it will assist you in moving forward. And it's almost like I get a sense of like shedding a skin, like a snake shedding a skin and moving forward, and it's fresh and it's new. It's like a heaviness is being lifted when you let go of that. So I don't know if there's I'm actually hearing an idea of what you felt your life should look like, and that they're wanting you to look at what possibilities there are in your life. But in doing that, it's almost like letting go of the structure of what you feel your life should look like, in that what it could look like, if that makes sense. So
yeah, and I get that there's already been an opportunity that's been presented, and somehow you're, just like Deb says, you're blocking your own moving forward with change. So there's something that's already been presented to you. Either it's the fear of the change that goes with it, but you make a leap. No looking at anything that's happened in the past that's got you where you're at. Make a leap, because I get that, just like Deb's picking up, there's an opportunity that's been presented, and you're blocking it. And I'm getting from your angel team, it's do it. So yes, move, get moving, Nadine. Okay, so now we have And thank you, Nadine, for following us on the Angel Empowerment Show. Cindy, Cindy from Canada. Sam, that's for you. And it isn't me, Sam. It isn't me.
Hold on, they just fell on the floor.
There you go.
We're all having that trouble today, aren't we? Cards are flying.
Okay, I tell you. Oh, okay, Cindy, this is a maintaining your chakra centers. There you go. So I'm getting that you obviously are aware of your chakras, but this is all very much about it's Archangel Michael again, but setting intention to care for your chakra centers. So it's really that self-care piece that's coming through. We will assist in clearing, balancing, and increasing vibration with your chakras. Maintaining your centers increases your mental, emotional, and spiritual clarity, as well as your health and vitality. So a really good message there. And the crystal, of course, is selenite. I hold a high vibration of being in balance, and I'm seeing those scales. And it's interesting that the last few readings that we've had, there is that little bit of, we've been talking about overwhelm this evening. We've been talking about giving and receiving, and that the gift, to both receive and to give. There's a lot of messages coming through about balance. Whether it's the time of the year we're in, I don't know, but certainly pay attention to keeping yourself holistically balanced and centered. The action is ask for assistance from Archangel Michael and selenite to set intention to care for your chakra centers. And the affirmation is, my chakra centers are in harmony now. Beautiful. Really good reminder for all of us again there.
Yes. No, that's, yeah, beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Thank you, Cindy, for following us on the Angel Empowerment Podcast Show. We have Tanya from Santa Barbara, and I'm going to pull a card. I'm going to pull you a card, and this is for everybody that follows this show. This doesn't happen very much, but and Nola and Deb and Sam can contest this, but as soon as I wrote your name down and that I was going to do a message, pull a card for you, Archangel Michael let me know that you have a loved one on the other side that is really attempting to get your attention. And we do not do spiritual mediumship through this show because it isn't what we do, but we all can do spiritual mediumship. My ear's ringing, so I'm even getting confirmation for that. So Tanya, I am going to pull you a card, but reach out to a spiritual medium. There's, Sam, Deb, and Nola, and myself, but there is really a loved one that is really wanting to get your attention for whatever reason. And I think that's the first time that's ever happened on the show, isn't it? For me, anyways.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So, and now, Tanya, I'm going to pull a card. And yeah, let me pull a card and then Michael, yes, I will say something else, but okay, Tanya. Trust, well, no, I pulled this one stronger for you, Tanya. You have the forgiveness card. Okay. It's Archangel Zadkiel, and the message that I'm getting for you is forgiveness heals, and it starts with self. The angels will always say, if we allow ourselves to step into forgiveness for ourselves, everything else falls away. And so the unwanted negative emotions that we might be tied to other people that we love and care about, that could have done wrong or something happened, it starts with you. So they're really saying, forgive yourself, you've done nothing wrong, and be into that forgiveness energy. it's rose quartz is the crystal we use. Archangel Zadkiel is the archangel that we use. And the affirmation is, I accept forgiveness of self now. Okay. And so thank you very much, Tanya. And thank you for allowing me to just say that Michael wanted me to share that you have a spirit that would like to connect. But I think we need to do a show a little bit on how we do spiritual mediumship, because we really haven't talked about it in our Angel Empowerment podcast show, because it's unique in the way that we do. And it's all guided with Archangel Michael and the connection to your loved one on the other side. So I'm putting that out there, that I will do a podcast show with one of my beautiful co-hosts, and we will talk about spiritual mediumship. Okay. We haven't, have we, ladies?
No, we haven't.
Thank you. They help keep me on track. I have, just so my listeners, I have no idea what I would do without these three women in my life, because they really help me keep on track. Okay. So thank you, Tanya, for allowing to be open to receive. And now, Nola, if you could pull a card for Deidre. I think I'm saying that, Deidre or Deirdre.
Yeah.
And then Deb, if you could do one for Maria.
Okay.
Absolutely.
So Deidre, Cupid, we send great waves of love into your heart and mind, awakening your love for life itself. Your clear decision to accept and enjoy romance has triggered this reawakening. Allow yourself to spontaneously celebrate love in all of its glorious aspects. And the picture on the card, there's this beautiful angel and blowing bubbles, and one of them is a great big heart. And so your angels just want you to know that it's time to focus on love, both for yourself and for a partner, I'm hearing, but mostly yourself. You've been working hard, always having, a project or something on the go. And it's really time to take some time and just nurture yourself and do things to fill yourself up. Want to add anything else, anyone?
Perfect.
No, I think that's great.
Okay.
So Deb, Maria.
Great, Maria. Pay attention to thoughts. Archangel Jophiel, my child, pay attention to all the thoughts about self and others. Your thoughts within are carried outside of self for creation, and once created, you then receive. What you put out, you will receive back. Be gentle and loving with self and your thoughts. And that's really what's sticking out. Be gentle and loving with self. It's be very conscious of your self-talk. The affirmation is, I focus on positive intention with my thoughts now. Once again, I'm getting a real strong feeling. It's specifically your thoughts towards yourself and your actions. Just being very aware. Even when you find yourself with the self-negative talk, even putting up a hand, even though it's to yourself, it's like, stop and rephrase it. How can I encourage myself? Because you're your own best cheerleader, and you really need to be on your side. And Archangel Jophiel will help you with that. So ask her for assistance. Call her in until it becomes normal and natural to be cheering yourself on. Just think of how you would encourage one of your loved ones, one of your children, to move forward and just look at what was the best thing that they've done in that day. And so,
And it's made me think of my beautiful Maria, who I had on the show with us. That was with you, Deb, right?
Yeah.
And so we are getting, I got to do a plug for the Celtic Angel Tour, which is this April. It's around the corner. We have 2 spots left to fill, and I would love to fill those 2 spots with 2 people that want to go on my last Ireland tour, because this is going to be my last Ireland tour. And so April 14th, we have an amazing lineup because it is my last tour. We're doing a lot of things a little different, and we're even spending 3 days up in Belfast to wind up the tour too. So yes, to anybody listening, if you've always had that desire to go to Ireland, now's the time to get a hold of me, because we have 2 spots left. And before you know it, we'll be getting on a plane and the way we go. Okay, so I just had to put that plug in, ladies. So we have time for Lindsay in Drumheller. So that will be Sam.
It will. I love Drumheller. Just seeing it there, I'm thinking, I need to go for a visit. Whoops, this card's popping out again. All right. Oh, this is a good one, Lindsay. So this one is resolution of conflict. All right. So, my child, allow yourself to step into your personal power and take charge of resolution. Be responsible for your own actions and reactions to outside conflict. Resolution equals action. Not much to say around there, but a very firm message there from Archangel Raguel. The crystal for this card is the tiger eye. And it's interesting because I've been really drawn to tiger eye recently. In fact, a friend of mine, she's just making bracelets, and she's just made me an amethyst and tiger eye. But the tiger eye is for using optimism and fairness and gently helping clarity and practicality between 2 sides. Maybe I'm getting a feeling that there's maybe something that the conflict might be that you're being pushed towards something that you're maybe not feeling resonates with you. So I think it was Deb again that said earlier about putting your hand up to say no. And I'm really getting that feeling that some of that conflict it's maybe that you're going along with it, and maybe you actually have a fear of creating conflict by saying no. But really important to step into your power and ask Archangel Raguel to assist you. Very cool.
Beautiful. Okay, we got time for another one. Our hour is almost up already. Man, goes by fast. We have Leah from Vancouver. Leah, I've already pulled you a card, and I got the Trust in Divine Knowing card. But I also get, along with this trust, there's something, I heard the words believe in yourself. And how are they? Just give me a second, because they're yeah, it's like believe in yourself, trust in your intuitive, do more of looking in versus looking out and getting the good opinions from other people, because some of the decisions you make can sometimes be swayed easily, is what they're telling me. And they're really asking you to trust in your own knowing, trust in what you believe is right for you. It's almost like I feel you being pulled in way too many directions. It's like your energy, and then sometimes it's hard to even make the decision. So right off the bat, when I got trust in your divine, they're really saying, believe in yourself. Believe in yourself first. And that will keep you on track. The affirmation, it's lapis lazuli, Archangel Uriel, but the affirmation is, I trust and acknowledge my intuitive ability. I access my inner knowledge with ease and clarity now. And like I said, the direct words that come in, believe in you. So for For some reason, they really wanted to give you a boost, Leah, that get yourself on track is by believing in yourself versus the great opinions of your loved ones around you. Okay. So, ladies, how would you, we're closing. What would you final message that you would like to give, Nola? Some great theme to send out to all of our listeners. Everybody get a great theme. And then also tell them how they can get a hold of you.
All right. My theme is to be open to receive, and whether it's, those compliments, right, or gifts from people, but just be open to receive and allow people to have that, to be able to give to you. And people can get a hold of me on my website, which is nola-peacock.com. And you can book a call with me if you're struggling, if your kids are struggling. I have a new program coming up for kids ages 8 to 12, and just to help to boost their confidence and build their resiliency. And also there's a parent part to that. So to give parents tips. So
perfect. Yeah. Deb, quick, your theme.
My theme would be ask the angels to allow you to learn your lessons with gentleness and ease. Yeah, and the best way to reach me would be on my website as well, which is On a Wing Healing. And from there, you can send me a message or book an appointment. And also you can check out the workshops that I have coming up.
Yes. Yes. Amazing workshops, both of you. And Sam, give us your theme.
My theme is definitely trusting that inner compass, trusting that inner knowing, not being swayed by others, not second guessing yourself, but step into your own power because you have it. And you can reach me, probably the best places on social media at Sam Bell Inspired. And lots of things coming up in the spring, the wonderful time of the year. So connect with me. Love to chat.
Beautiful. And I'm going to close with inspiration. And as we all know, for me, because Inspiration with the Angel Day is coming around the corner in Calgary on April 2nd. So for all of our listeners, it's live in person. We will all be there, all four of us at that event. And we will have surprises. All you have to do is check out my website, cindysmithaep.com, hit the events tab, and you'll check out about Angel Day, both in Calgary, April 2nd, and Saskatoon, Saskatchewan, May 27th. Right now, VIP tickets are on sale. So everybody get them while they last. So once again, thank you, everybody, for listening and following us. Next week on our Monday night show, it is Nola and myself. And the theme for that show is, Nola?
Planting seeds of success.
Planting seeds of success. See, I tell you, I'm not sure what I'd do without my team here and my ladies that help me. So we love doing this. Thank you for following us. And please have an amazing week. And we will be back next Monday.
Thank you for listening to the Angel Empowerment Show from I Can't to I Can with your host, Cindy Smith, and co-host. Learn to empower you with angelic guidance every Monday at 6 p.m. Pacific on transformationtalkradio.com. It's easy to tap into your divine self and trust in your angelic guidance. Let Cindy and co-hosts give you a loving push to explore your potential. For more information, go to cindysmithaep.com. That's cindysmithaep.com.